First, the USDA's Justice for All non-discriminatory statement, which simply states that all persons must be treated equally without regard to their race, color, national origin, sex, religious creed, disability, age, political beliefs, or reprisal or retaliation for prior civil rights activity, and that our institution provides an inclusive space for all. For more information on the And Justice for All statement, please visit the USDA's website.
Hi everyone, my name is Brian from FCHS, Rutgers Cooperative Extension of Gloucester County, here with the lesson today on rethinking your drink. So this lesson is part of the Food Smarts curriculum, which was given to us by Leah's Pantry. All right, so rethinking your drink. So how do you find how much sugar is in your favorite drink? So the best way to tell is to use the nutrition label, and the nutrition label is going to tell you exactly how much sugar is in it. So very important when you're checking how much sugar is in your drink to check how many servings are actually in your container. So it might say there's 10 grams of sugar in your drink, but if there's several servings, you're actually consuming more sugar than you might think. So for each serving, it's really easy to convert the sugar into teaspoons. All you have to do is divide by the number 4, and that is going to give you your teaspoons of sugar. So for example, if a drink said it had 40 grams of sugar in it per serving, you just take the 40 grams, divide by the number 4, and that puts it into teaspoons. So 40 grams of sugar is the equivalent of 10 teaspoons of sugar. But we're going to do some examples. Okay, for our first example, we have chocolate milk. So first we want to look how many teaspoons of sugar are in this drink. So you go down to where it says total carbohydrate. Under total carbohydrate, you have your fiber and you have your sugars. So for sugars, we have 20 grams. So again, you take 20 grams, you divide by 4, and that gives us 5 teaspoons per serving in the chocolate milk. Now you do want to check how many teaspoons are in the entire container. So go to the top where it says nutrition facts, serving size, and then servings per container, which in this case is just 1 serving per container. So that makes it nice and easy. So 5 teaspoons times 1 serving, it's still, in this whole container, it's only 5 teaspoons. All right, so let's do another example. So we have our sweet tea. So first we want to find how much sugar is in each serving. So again, go down to total carbohydrates. You have your fiber and then your sugar. So sugar here is 36. You divide by the number 4, and that gives us 9 teaspoons per serving. Now, same thing, we want to check how many servings are in this whole container, right? So you go to the top, and you see here we actually have 3 servings in this container. So you have to take your 9 teaspoons and multiply it by 3 servings, and that's if you drank the whole container. So that tells us that there's actually 27 teaspoons in this whole container. So quite a bit in the sweet tea. All right, next up we have cola. So again, we're looking at our teaspoons or our grams of sugar under carbohydrate. So we have 40 grams here. So we take our 40 grams, divide by 4, that's 10 teaspoons. We also need to go to the top again, and we see that the serving size is 1 can, and servings per container is just 1. So again, 10 teaspoons times 1 is just 10 teaspoons in this container. All right, let's do one more. Okay, so we'll finish up with the orange soda. So we're going to look for our sugar under carbohydrate. So we see there's 42 grams in the orange soda. So 42 grams divided by 4 is 10.5. But we do want to check how many teaspoons are in the entire container. So we go up to servings per container, and we see that there are actually 2 servings in this drink. So we take our 10.5, we multiply by 2, and that tells us 21 teaspoons in this container. All right, so now that we got some practice looking at where we find the sugar and how much sugar is in some of the different drinks that we consume, here we're just going to finish up with some tips. So the best tip is to drink water instead of sugary drinks. That's always going to be the best choice. So one idea is to add lemon or other fruit to your water to get a little bit extra flavor, make it a little bit more interesting. Also recommend having a glass or bottle of water on the table with every meal. Make sure you're always nice and hydrated. It's also good to drink a glass of water in the morning after you wake up. Usually you're pretty dehydrated after sleeping all night, so it's good to start the day with that. Try drinking water instead of snacking too much. So sometimes we get a little dehydrated and we think we're hungry. So making sure you're hydrated throughout the day and drinking water before reaching for a snack is a good thing to try. And finally, try drinking water when you eat out at restaurants. Water is free, so that's a nice bonus. And you're not going to get all those extra calories and all that extra sugar from sodas and other sweetened drinks. All right, so that is it for our class today. So thanks for tuning in, and we'll see everybody at the next class.